Protect the squishy! Naesala! Reyson! Hey, Reyson, look at you! You look sharp, kid!
Go away.
Ah, so you can talk.
You. How dare you show your face to me?
Well, I have been called brazen before. Some have gone so far as to say shameless. Come on, at least let me give you a reason.
Begone. My ears are closed to you.
Reyson, we're friends, are we not?
Oh yes, friends. In fact, we're such good friends that you sold me to that wretched sack of lard.
I didn't really sell you. Naesala, you would be a terrible lawyer. Besides, I plan on rescuing you right away. You were just so impatient and flew away on your own, so...
Are you blaming me?
No! Well, maybe... I mean, it was I who was in the wrong, on all counts. No one was hurt in the end. Come on, smooth those ruffled feathers, alright?
Leanna's alive.
Yeah. Tiburn's attendant told me. It's wonderful news. When he sees her face, I'm sure King Lorazier will begin to feel better at once. Things really are looking up, aren't they, Reyson?
I suppose that's... If you hadn't deceived me and taken me to the forest, we might not have discovered her. So I'll forgive you. Just this once.
You know, it occurs to me that, yeah, we just kind of bumped into Leanne, like she was just wandering in the forest.
Kinda, yeah. Like, also, remember, I found her first, too.
Oh, yeah. But also, like, was she just wandering there for the past, I don't know, what did they say, like, 20 years or whatever?
She was in, like, we ended up looking up a translation. She'd been, like, put in some sort of magic sleep for...
Oh, right, that.
She was basically put in stasis for however long, and it's like, wait, why now?
My best guess is that it's because Reyson went back to the forest, so, like, the Guldur keeping her in stasis broke because someone else of the royal family showed up.
Hmm.
Reyson, though that's...
With conditions. Will you accept them?
Does it involve a gimp suit? What? What are they?
Pull your troops from this battle. Now. And never again enter into combat against your fellow Lagoos.
Oh, come now, Reyson. That's asking too much.
What will you do then? Will you continue to fight the Crimean army to which I'm in service?
Very well. You win, Reyson. I'll leave and take my soldiers with me. Yet I cannot say what the future will bring. I have the fate of my nation to consider after all.
Very well.
So, we're friends again? Come to Kilbus for a visit, will you? Neolucci will be pleased.
I'll do that. When this war is over, Leanne and I will both come.
Oh, and as for Tiburn...
I'll speak with him. There's no need for you to worry.
Thank you. Farewell. And watch yourself. This is war, you know that? Oh, I almost forgot. Yep, here is the optional. This dialogue/reward is for not killing any of the crows.
Okay.
I got something for you.
Is it the coin?
Called in, I'm sorry, present, I forgot about the coin! There is no way to reach Naesala from Salt's current position. There's no square that he can stand on. Okay, gonna write that one off as a loss. We'll get to that later.
What's this supposed to be?
It's a human trinket. It's called a night ring.
Something made by Bjork?
Don't make such a disgusted face. I tried it and it proved to be quite useful.
Understood. I'll take it for now.
Don't get killed, Reyson. Anything were to happen to you, Ilucci would never let me hear the end of it.
Naesala, thank you. Woo!
Listen to me, Darkwings! We of Kilvas are leaving! Turn at once and head for home! Oh!
Motherfucker!
Yo! That's fucking cold! Well, I got the ring, so I don't care anymore, but okay. Goodbye, 1 gold.
So, do we need to restart to get the gold coin or anything like that?
I do not believe that it is that important. It would be optimal to get it, but it is not vital.
Is it something where, like, we can get extras or something, or...
I'll tell you when I know.
Okay. Can you at least tell me, are they, like, traded for something or something like that?
Kind of. They are traded in the next game.
What?
Heh!
So is this one of those things where it's like, oh, you have your save file from the previous game on the memory card. Cool. Only thing we're gonna like make is that's a benefit for is this one item that was so niche for you to try and pick up.
There is more stuff than a niche item, but you're not wrong. I could have moved Boyd up as well. Oh well.
But they're for the next game?
I mean, you can sell them for 1 gold apiece now if you want.
Well, yes, but it's one of those things where they basically just kind of take up inventory space. And you're telling me that they aren't even useful to the game that you find them in.
As far as I'm aware, correct.
Were they already planning on making a sequel when they started this one, do you think?
I mean, that has to be correct, because otherwise, what the fuck?
Unless they were like, they did this in this
Hold
game,
up,
and they were
what
like...
the fuck? How did that do that?
Do what?
The stuff extends down more now.
Did you piss off the boss, so now he's gonna attack?
I would have thought that would... the fact that it adjusted after I killed the ballista is weird. Okay, we're gonna try to adjust here. Steal.
Unless it's counting it as still, Hang on. Oh.
What is your fuck... Your movement is 7, okay. Okay, so... You over to here. In fact, actually, you to here to heal you up. Good. And let's count the boss's movement just to make sure in case the boss moves. Nope. There you go. Also, Reyson now has a Night Ray.
When equipped, allows to wear a second movement as with cavalry. What?
You can give someone Super Canto!
Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Okay, cool. So that counters the archer. We cannot directly counter you. Yes, we can. You to there. With short axe, because that'll have weapon advantage weapon triangle advantage. You back to there. You back to there. With Sonic Sword to be able to counter the boss if the boss moves. The boss cannot reach, apparently. Okay, cool. Might be able to steal an elixir from the boss. Maybe.
Maybe.
And that's pretty good.
Alright.
I don't think this guy's talked yet.
He has. I think I didn't because he was, like, talking to someone else. Or maybe you would... I don't know. Either way, Kilvas has betrayed us.
I think abandoned would be more accurate, but...
Idiot! It's the same thing. Arr! Accursed subhumans. We never should have trusted them. It's the mullet.
Yeah, I know.
I'm working off the mullet.
Oh no.
Ow!
I mean, did more than I expected, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, doing the Naesala thing really simplifies this map. Like, there's 5 enemies left. Oh, boss doesn't move. Boss can't. Just gonna do some preventative measures here.
Is Rolf's resistance actually decent?
Honestly, it's not terrible.
Alright. Like, I think we have to worry more about,
Hang on.
physical attacks against him than anything else.
Damn it. Oh, I guess that means that his raw hit percentage is 112.
Mm.
Scribbled, I'm about to press the A button.
Mm.
It's a 50% crit.
Yeah. He does get 2 attacks.
Fuck
So
it.
actually that... Yeah.
Please don't die. Please don't die.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yay.
I mean, getting 2 shots at it.
It's so unnecessarily dangerous. Empty level? No, actually reasonable enough level.
Yeah.
Totally safe on that end. Wouldn't get a kill here while we're here. That works.
Yeah, just while we're at it. Make him regret.
And stay there for a turn or 2. Alright. This got much simpler. Okay, so you go there. If I really thought ahead, we maybe could have set up triangle attack for this.
Ah.
And sure, you. Behold the power of transformed chant. We have 4 more turns now. Just gonna trust that people aren't gonna move.
We should at least take out the soldier.
Oh, I totally intend to. I just want to make sure of the various ranges of stuff.
Sorry, I just had a moment thinking back to the crit animation for a warrior in the last game, and I'm like, man, the hazards of moving toward a more realistic art style.
Yeah, the generational shift here is, there's pros and cons.
Mm.
What kind of damage are we looking at? Well, that works.
Yeah.
Nope.
Big nope.
The 2 sides of the spectrum. I mean...
Wait, hold on. Try a different one. Oh, the Sonic Sword counts as wind.
Yep.
Huh.
You know, this has a good hit chance, and it's up on the weapon triangle, so sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with electricity, because then we can up his thunder rank, but whatever.
Yeah. My sword is lightning. Do you think you can follow its dance?
Dude, your sword is wind! What the fuck?
Yeah, we just covered this. Also, why is his hair red-brown here instead of green like in the other thing?
It's very vibrantly green on my end.
It's nowhere near as green as it is in his character portrait.
It is for me.
Huh.
You're talking about the boss, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was that same color for me.
And for me, it looks like his hair is like grass green in the portrait, and in here it's like more like a brown.
No.
Then again, it
sure.
might be because it's against the white instead of the yellow. I don't know.
Maybe. Kill the medic because Fire Emblem.
Kill the medic.
And now we really hope the boss doesn't start moving.
Also, that the Geneva Conventions don't exist in this world.
Only if the Geneva Convention exists. Also, strength and speed on Oscar? Hell yes.
Nice. The question is, do we want to make sure that we put Ike against the boss so he gets the unique dialogue?
If we can, then sure. Like that.
Here we go. He's going to do it for us. Your fighting style is unique. It is rough and awkward, yet terribly strong. Who was your teacher? My father. Really? Then we are the same. My father taught me to wield a sword as well. Neither of us can afford to lose.
Sir, you do not have nearly enough protagonist energy to back that up. Okay. Any preference on who gets the kill?
Can we get Salt up there?
I mean, because of Reyson, we can get anyone up there if we really want to.
Yeah. I mean, what's Salt's level at?
13.
Did we upgrade his class yet?
It doesn't, I think. I think he goes up to 20 and that's it.
Really?
I think.
You can't upgrade these in this game?
So, remember when I said I did a little bit of research?
Uh-huh.
Part of that research also said that the end of this chapter is the first time you're able to upgrade Volk, the other thief.
Yeah.
So thieves maybe can promote? I'm very confused, but I'm okay to give him the kill.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move Mist up to here. You would hear because I didn't do that correctly.
Damn it. I tried to look up Salt to try and, like, check, oh, can he be upgraded? And, like, the thumbnail thing gave me a spoiler. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, don't say what it was, but I can kind of guess a few things.
Although the other thing is also, like, apparently he's a more important character in the sequel than in this one.
Moving on, 81%. And on the order of 10% chance of dying. Let me use Mist first to get her some experience. And then you get next to your boyfriend. And kill.
The shame. Seriously, what were they thinking with that hair? Well, granted, okay, it's not that bad, but, like... We won. Somehow.
It's because you did an excellent job of driving off the Ravens.
Yeah, if we continued to fight them, we would have suffered more casualties than this. Are you sure about that?
Objectively, yes, we saw that twice.
Yeah, well, granted, it was the one raven in particular, but I must extend thanks to Reyson.
My Lord Ike! I'm pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you?
Princess Alencia, I'm fine. I'm unharmed.
Oh, that's good. Ike, may I have a word? And if you don't mind, Princess Alencia, would you join us as well? Please join me in that building. What could it be?
Let's go see. Quick question. What is your opinion of, like, I'm not sure if there's any kind of romance angle with this, but in terms of shipping, do you, like, have Ike and Alencia, or is there someone else that you think Ike goes better with?
I would have to give that a bit more thought. The NA localization ships Alencia and Ike so hard
Pretty
that it's
hard.
really difficult to see other options.
That's one of the reasons I was curious, because they are pushing it so hard that now I'm actively considering who else you should try to pair with. And it's like, also...
I mean, the next most obvious is Soren, because that's not quite canon, but damn close.
Actually, the other game I've been playing, which I haven't been able to play for a while now, there's like a mechanic plot advance reason that you need to like pick a character to be your most trusted thing, and they give you a lot of good options, and I'm like, shit, there's the obvious one, but also there's a couple characters I really like how he interacts with.
Why, yes, we will get to Fire Emblem Fates later.
I'm talking about
Oh
different
god, I
entirely by
hate what
Atlas.
they do with the relationships in Fates.
Just to check, in the Conquest one specifically, isn't that the one that's also surprisingly incestuous, despite the fact that it's a bunch of like step sibling energy?
Yeah. Like, I can't even hide that, just yes.
Especially because it's like, isn't one of them like, in any other setting would be the evil like dark queen of the setting or something, and
Well, yes, Camilla is very horny, we know.
yeah, okay, that is alright, so I wasn't wrong.
We'll get there
Anyway,
eventually.
Back to
In like
this
6 games.
We aren't gonna try to. Are we just gonna try to play through Fates, or are we actually gonna try and play through the two different things first?
3. Well, Fates
3?
Fates has 3.
Yeah, there's like Conquest, Birthright, and Fates, right?
Revelations. The 3 roots of Fates in order-ish are Birthright, Conquest, Revelations.
Do they actually thread together, or are they different? I thought they were different tracks entirely.
They're different tracks. Like, it kind of like with visual novels, it follows the same timeline, but because it's a different route, significant different actions and events happen. It's gonna take a while to get through.
Yeah, I will say, as I remember trying to play Awakening and getting so frustrated with like the dating game component of it, that it made it harder to keep up with it, and I think I ended up dropping it partway through, because like, here's the thing, I also like ended up making the avatar character pair up with a Togwell. Shut up.
Hey,
And
no judgment on my end.
yeah, but like, even when I find that it's like a little weird to try and deal with the balancing of, oh, I like this role-playing aspect, but then I'm like just taking way too long on the gameplay aspect, and it gets really freaking annoying.
And that is part of why we're going through all the English release Fire Emblems, so that we can actually experience all these mechanics and how this franchise has changed over the past 2 or 3 decades, and as a result, air our grievances, but also see what their reasoning might have been and where it actually goes decently well.
I mean, the reasoning is it was the game that sold the best, and they're like, obviously this is the thing, and to a degree, they were right, but also like, I'm pretty sure some people are still feeling like there's not enough gameplay, too much fan service in some of the games, I feel like.
Hello, hi, it is me, Fire Emblem 7 fan.
Yeah.
7 is the just Fire Emblem no subtitle as a reminder.
Yeah.
This is...
Holy.
incredible, no? It's gold. All
What?
of it.
What? Dane must be filthy rich. That's so much. It doesn't even seem real. What do we do with it?
1, take it and spend it. 2, as a reminder, we aren't raiding a fort or something. The map was just kind of an open area. This building was just around.
I mean, this is maybe like a storehouse or a cache or something for the army.
I fucking hope so.
I mean, look at the weapons on the wall.
It's the spoils of war, so naturally it's ours.
In that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be all right? Specific.
That's a lot of money. What are you planning on doing?
Paying our employees. It's a private matter.
You're not actually wrong.
Huh.
I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There was no reason for me to pry. My Lord Ike, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Damn it! I was hoping to spend it on blackjack and hookers.
Shh.
Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them, so please.
No, if I may borrow the 50,000, that will be more than...
You won't borrow it, you'll accept it! And in good faith. The remainder we'll give to Soren for company maintenance. Would that be alright, Princess Valencia? Yes, of course!
Does this actually tie back to what you were saying of, oh, we can finally do this, upgrade this character after the map or something?
I think so.
Huh. Why is it that much? Oh, right, I was this character.
Yep. General Petrine. Please, General, I'm just a messenger. However, I have to tell you.
I already heard, you dunderhead! I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, to be betrayed in such a fashion, someone will pay for this. Oh, you certainly had your way with us, didn't you, King Kilvis? But if you want to make an enemy of Dane, then so be it. Once Gallia's fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world. Why are you still there? Do you find me amusing? Shall I make my lance dance for you?
No, ma'am. No, never. No. I beg your pardon. So sorry. I'll be going now.
Dog's breath. I need something. A brilliant plan. If this continues much longer, the king will have my head.
You want to see me?
You've waited a long time. Take this. It's the gold you were promised.
Finally scraped it together, huh? I'll gladly accept it.
Aren't you going to count it?
There's no need. I'll trust ya.
All right then. I'll take what was promised. The report you wrote for my father.
There isn't one.
What?
There's no report? Never was.
You lied to me. You exploited my need to know more about my father.
There is something I must tell you. However, it couldn't be written down. It's too great of a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it. And tell you myself.
Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for?
The gold. That was my idea. I thought it would be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were.
Get started. I want to hear it all.
I spent a long time as Grail's hired shadow. A long time.
Wait, really? Damn.
I've remained hidden from sight in case the day ever arrived I need to fulfill my contract. All that time for one job.
What was it?
If Grail were to ever go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life.
What?
Actually, there was one other thing. If Grail were ever slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Grail's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job.
Berserk? What are you talking about? Why would you have to kill my father?
Because of Ledoran's medallion.
Medallion? What medallion? What are you talking about?
The medallion your sister carries.
Someone knows it's a MacGuffin? Huh? That old bronze thing? I thought it was just a keepsake of my mother's. Are you telling me that it's something more? Is it the Fire Emblem?
Grail told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own, though.
Oh, good. We're not going to be still left in the dark on this.
And what I discovered surprised me. Nothing at all. I know nothing.
Tell me.
Leran was one of the Herring clan, an ancestor of our Prince Reyson, who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long, long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein.
What?
Just gonna glance past that one.
An evil god? Do you think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you?
Unfortunately, I'm not. I've got no idea how the cursed thing came to be in Grail's possession.
And now she's just wearing it.
That being said, I do know that the men who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it, and what they plan to do with it? Just thinking about it gives me chills.
I'm finding all this a little hard to believe. You said that the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? Then why would my father allow Mist to carry it around? That doesn't make any sense.
Like, your sister is such a sweet, innocent cinnamon roll that it can't affect her.
The only other possibility is she's such a sweet cinnamon roll you would instantly know if something's affecting her. Oh.
It's because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one who can. Fucking why?
Because mother.
If you want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it?
No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand. My father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone, and I never reached for it again.
Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is extremely strong. Mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies them 1,000-fold.
That sounds less like balance and, once again, like you're saying, too much of a cinnamon roll.
Grail touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness.
So that's what you meant when you said he went berserk?
Volk didn't actually say that he went berserk. He said that his job was to kill Grail if Grail ever went berserk.
Uh-huh.
That's right. York and Laguz are made up of two forces, balance and chaos. In this, there is no difference between us. So balance does not mean a balance of things. It's literally balance equals good, chaos equals bad. I disagree with that choice, but sure, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, this is the whole thing where, like, too much order is incredibly bad and unhealthy. Just look at, like, the fascist state.
And that's where we're gonna move on. It's the proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm that person might do.
Damn.
Your father was one of the preeminent swordsmen of his generation. That day, after he touched the medallion, 20 soldiers had come for him. 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors, Those who had taken him in concealed his identity, called him a friend. He slew them one by one until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself.
No.
It was over in an instant. Before they get into this, I just want to really quickly point out, damn, those are some strong fucking arrows.
Being able to get through a pauldron.
They are
like that.
piercing metal armor.
Yeah.
Your mother grabbed the medallion from his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as he pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilled onto the street.
Ah! My father killed my mother? No, that can't be. I mean, technically it wasn't him, but yeah.
It was the medallion. Its power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber.
I mean, hang on. I think we could say especially because the better you are as a killer, you have to give up a lot to be able to be capable of that, so.
Yeah. Me? You? If either of us touched it, I'm certain that we both have been consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. It seems he'd heard rumors of me some time before. He said he had need of someone like me. Closed-mouthed, skilled, most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Grail was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Dane's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once.
Huh.
There was no chance someone like me would ever be able to stop him.
But you took the job anyway. Why did you change your mind?
Grail had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so that he could not wield a sword again.
Damn!
I took the job only because he had become someone my skill could handle. So yeah, when we saw him 1v1ing the Black Knight, that is both with his offhand and with not his primary weapon. Because he's a swordsman first and foremost.
Uh-huh.
And even then, he was still far stronger than most men.
I don't know what to say. Once again, this is good fucking writing.
That is Grail's secret, as I know it. I now entrust to you the responsibility of seeing that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it.
As my father lay dying, he told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean?
You didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. He was killed much, much sooner than he ever expected to be.
So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion? If I can do that, everything will be alright?
I believe so. At the very least, that must take precedent over everything else.
I understand. You know what would be...
Oh, one last thing.
What is it?
Do you want to hire me? In the event that you go berserk someday? If we make a deal now, you won't have to worry about it anymore. As for payment, I can just take it out of the 50,000 you just gave me. What do you say? We're not going to use him, but yes, new units, or continued unit, whatever. Arguments?
I mean, I think it just means that we wouldn't have to pay for his services every time we put him on the map, which I know we haven't been. I mean...
Honestly, if I had remembered that he has this much story importance and also promotes, then I might have actually gone ahead and used him. But also, I knew that we were going to be using Salth because, as you mentioned during the chapter, Salth is more prominent in the next game. But then having 2 thieves is meh.
It's sometimes useful for speed reasons if you have to split up, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, higher.
Yeah. Please. I mean, the good news is he's not charging us extra.
Yeah, he's just charging us 50,000 fucking
Oh.
gold.
Wait, also, hold on, what?
He's keeping the 50k.
Well, sure. I'm more curious about, like, wait a second, there's more?
That's a wise decision. And in that case, I no longer need to conceal my true identity.
Huh. Wait. We get a full, like, magical gold transformation as he reveals who he really is.
He stood up straight.
No, the funnier thing is he's also revealing who he is by keeping his face covered more.
He's just doing a Kakashi cosplay.
Huh.
I'm not really a thief. I'm an assassin. From now on, I'll take any job you got, no matter how dirty.
We really should have spent more time leveling him up.
That would require 2 thieves, though.
But we could have picked him instead of Solth, because if Solth isn't plot relevant in this game, I don't know. Anyway. Father, Mother, oh, why?
And that is chapter 19. Technically the hardest one yet, I suppose, because we had to restart twice.
Yeah.
Anyway, that'll do it for the mission, and thus the episode. So, if this video hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do that YouTube stuff 1 million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we will take on the inter-chapter, I assume, going into chapter 20. Scribbled, take us out.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Okay, fair, sure.